What did you want to be when you grew up? Hi, I'm Judy Shearwaters. Welcome to my channel. Here I bring you writing interviews, author interviews with ordinary people who had a story they needed to share with the world. I also bring you writing prompts, simple little writing prompts to get the creative juices in your own brain going so that you can write down your own words, your own stories for your generations to come. Because you know what? You have a story to tell, so let me help you tell it. And the best way to tell your story is one short story at a time. So today's writing prompt has to do with what you wanted to do when you grew up, when you were in elementary school. What were your thoughts? For me, it was going to the moon, an astronaut. But then again, it was only men who did that. A lot of the boys in the class wanted to be president of the United States. They wanted to be firemen. They wanted to be policemen. But what did you want to be when you grew up? Of course, in middle school, my ideas changed a little bit. In high school, they changed even more. In my 20s, I actually wanted to drive a tractor trailer from coast to coast. I thought that would be the most exciting, but that didn't happen. I went to college and became a teacher, and I loved teaching, but I also did a side trip into the sales world, and I enjoyed that too. Came back to teaching in my later years. I know a neighbor of mine had told me just a few years ago, he's I think 94 or 95 years old now, but he said he always wanted to be a farmer, just wanted to be a farmer. And that was his biggest idea all through middle school, elementary, middle school, and he actually quit school in 10th grade so that he could become a farmer. And he became quite a successful farmer to where he opened his own dairy restaurant and served hamburgers and homemade ice cream. And I worked for him as a waitress there. He became a very successful farmer. There are others who decide, like he did, to pick up a trade, like welding or carpentry, woodworking, all of that. What did you, and maybe your ideas came from what your parents did. My father was a chef, but of course all I got to do was clean the pots and pans when he catered a party. So I really didn't want to be a chef. But think about that. Think about what you wanted to do later in life. Did it come to pass? Did you actually become that? My daughter, after she spent a semester or a summer helping my brother in his CPA firm, came home all excited and wanted to be a financial planner. She knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that's what she wanted to be. But then her high school math teacher got a hold of her and said, no, you want to be a doctor. So she became a doctor, a wonderful surgeon at that. So did special people in your life change your ideas like he did, my daughters? Write about your initial plans for your future. Then write about special people who came along in your life who may have changed your path in some way. This is something that your children, your grandchildren, your generations to come will enjoy reading, how you got to that point. I actually, when I was teaching high school and I had a speech class, I taught speech too, I had a young lady, a senior, who said, Miss Waters, all I want to be is a mom. I want children. I want to be a mom and the best mom I can be. I said, that's great. And so she did become a mom, and I see her on Facebook all the time, and she has become a wonderful mom to her 3 little children. That's a great aspiration. So, what did you want to be? what people came into your life to either encourage or maybe give you a different path. Write it down. It doesn't have to be long, maybe one page. And get it done. Get it down. Tuck it away in your folder. I hope you have a folder of all these, or maybe you're keeping them on the computer. I hope you have a place where you can file all these away until that day when you might put it into a book or slip it into a photo album. If you don't want to publish a book, slip them into a photo album where your generations to come will have these. So if you enjoy receiving short little prompts like this, then like my channel, click that little bell there so that you are notified every time I bring out a video like this. So until next time, I'm Judy Shearwaters. You have a story to tell. Let me help you tell it.